Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jake the Happy Snake here, and welcome back to Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. Yesterday's episode was one for the history books, and not in the way that I was intending. In episodes 412 and 512, I won the $1 million, and yesterday's episode was episode 612. So I wanted to continue the trend of winning the $1 million in an episode that ends in 12. So I played the game in English yesterday, the same version of Millionaire that I've been playing for over a year now. And I thought in doing that, it would give myself a distinct advantage to win the $1 million because I really wanted to win the million yesterday. And I playing the game in French like I've been doing for the last few weeks now. I didn't really think I would have much of a chance. So that's why I played the same version of Millionaire, but in English yesterday. And I did really well. I won $125,000 without using a lifeline. I made it to the $1 million question with 2 lifelines left. And then I got hit with a question that I had in episode 334. That was an episode that released July 15th, 2021. I had a guest with me, Revolver, and he knew the correct answer to that. We won the $1 million in that episode because of him. I had no idea what the correct answer was. And I hadn't had that question in over a year. Like I said, July 15th, 2021 is when I had that question last. And so I thought I knew the right answer. B sounded right to me. But A was also speaking to me. And I think it's because A is I think it's the correct answer to another question in that game, but I'm not 100% sure. So I was like, oh man, I had the phone a friend and the switch the question lifelines left, and I was like, okay, I'll phone a friend, but they're not really gonna know. So I phoned a friend, and they said it was C. I knew it wasn't C. I knew it was either A or B. It was like my own personal 50-50. So I was like, okay, if I switch the question, chances are I'm gonna get a question I don't know. And here I think I know the right answer, but I'm not 100% sure, and I'm risking $468,000. So I was really torn, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to switch the question because I just, I don't, like what my dad always says, you shouldn't go for the $1 million unless you're 100% sure. I have learned that the hard way because I've gotten the $1 million question wrong 3 times in the series, and after the 3rd time, I was like, I do not want to experience this ever again because it's so painful. It's so painful to lose that much. And it's not even real money. Imagine Ken Basin. He actually experienced that in real life. He lost $475,000. Like in the actual show in 2009. So anyway, I decided to switch the question. It was a hard decision, but that's what I did because I didn't want to take the risk. I was hoping that I was going to get another $1 million question that I had before, or that I knew the answer to. And of course, I got one that I never had before. It was a question about an album that released in 2013 or something like that. Like I was 15 in 2013. I wasn't going to know something like that. So yeah, I switched the question. I knew I had the right answer to the first question, but I just wasn't that sure. I didn't want to take that risk, so I switched the question, and guess what? I got another question that I did not know the answer to, so I had to walk away with $500,000. I have never been so disappointed to win a $500,000. Actually, episode 45 was rough because I was really close to winning the $1 million that episode with my brother-in-law, but I was so close. I was so close to winning the $1 million yesterday. I was so close to doing it 3 times in a row in an episode that ends in 12. I was so painfully close. Oh man, you know what? It is what it is. I have to try to just let it go. But my goodness, and you can tell how painful it is because I've spent nearly 4 minutes to explaining how painful that was yesterday. But yeah, I in the end I walked with a $500,000. And that brought my overall total to $38,531,820. I mean, looking back at it now, I definitely should not have switched the question, obviously. But again, it's a lot to risk. It really is. Anyways, I'm back to playing the game in French because, it's almost too easy for me now to play this game in English on easy. So yeah, I might not do that again, to be perfectly honest. I was trying to give myself a really big advantage. And it almost paid off. Almost. That would have been my 10th $1 million win. And the 3rd one in a row that ends in 12, in an episode that ends in 12. Oh, boy. But even then, the episodes that end in 12 have been pretty good for the most part, because there was episode 212 No, excuse me, 112. My dad and I, we won $800,000 because there was a Star Trek. It was a special Star Trek episode. Anyways, this is D. I gotta try to just forget about yesterday's game. I've been wasting 5 minutes talking about it. This is a new game. It's a new day. That's €100. Going now for 200. D. Okay. For 300. I was just playing this game like a half an hour ago. Tony Hawk, even though my favorite character is Jeff Raleigh. Okay, 300. Now for 500. I'm going to say A. Yes. Okay. And now for 1,000. I'm gonna ask the audience to be sure. I think it's B. This might be a waste, but I just want to be absolute sure. It might not be B. I could just be completely out to lunch. No, it is B. 89%. I just wanted to be sure. That's okay. That's €1,000. Guaranteed. All right, 10 away from the million. Here we go for €2,000. Llama. Perfect. 2,000. Okay. For 8,000. No, what am I talking about? I'm going way too ahead of myself. Polynesia. This is for 4,000. Perfect. €4,000. Next question. For 8,000. This is for 8,000. I'm gonna phone a friend. Let's call Tina. D? That doesn't sound right to me. But I'll go with it. Oh, it is right. Okay, good. Huh. I guess I should have more faith in the phone a friend, but, you know, they've been wrong on that level before. That's 8,000. We're going for 12 now. Still 2 lifelines. This is the Manhattan Project. Final answer. Okay. That is very good. That's 12,000. The next one is for 24,000. It's guaranteed. Got the 2 best lifelines left, in my opinion. Let's do this for €24,000. Thank you. Yes. This is what I call getting lucky. This would be 1969, because it wants to know the year where humans first walked the moon. It'd be a lot harder if it was like 67, 68, 69, 70, but, or I guess 66, 67, 68, 69. 69 final answer. All right, there we go. Not bad. €24,000. That's guaranteed. We are 5 away from the million. I have 2 lifelines left. After yesterday, and after what I said on Monday, I think I said that on Monday, I really, really would like to win the million. It's B or D. I know it's B or D. If I 50-50 this, I've gotten this wrong, I think. I'm going to 50-50 because I know it's B or D. I mean, come on, it's not A or C. B. Final answer. All right. Finally, the 50-50 didn't screw me over. It seems to always leave B. It always leaves the 2 that I'm thinking. But if you think about it, the chances of that are pretty high. There we go. 36,000. 4-way. Still have the switch. Here we go. For €72,000. Believe it or not, I had this question yesterday. I'm like 99% sure that this is the same question. Christopher Nolan, final answer. Yes! All right. Okay, 72,000. We are 3 away. Here we go for 150,000. Still have the switch. Equestrianism. I feel like if I could understand this question, I might actually know it. But, unfortunately, I don't. So, I'm going to use my last lifeline and switch the question. And then I will decide if I want to go for it or not. I've won 72,000 a lot lately. Let's see what the right answer is. B. Okay. Okay, here's the new 150,000 euro question. Is it asking how much mayonnaise is in the earth? No. It's one of these two. I'm pretty sure it's one of these two. I'm leaning towards D. Now, I have, like I said, I've won 72,000. I won 72,000 on Monday, and I won 72,000 last Monday and last Tuesday. After coming so close to winning the million yesterday, there's no point of walking away 72,000 again. I'm gonna go for it and say D, and hope it's right. Oh my gosh, it was A. I am surprised at that. I didn't think that was. I thought if it wasn't D, it would be C. All right, well, I tried. And now all of a sudden I'm wishing that I walked away. But again, like I said, I've won 72,000 a lot. Like I'm not gonna win the million if I walk away all the time. So that's okay. That's okay. 70. What am I talking about? 24,000. That's converted to $24,000, and that brings my overall total to $38,555,820. Guys, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Guys, thank you and peace out.